So this video is about this comment. I created this emulate effects where I'm using a cutout image and then added a glow around it. So basically he's asking me that if we can make that like outline, if he is asking outline on a geometry, not the cutout image. So basically I have already a tutorial on that. You can see that the weapon has this outline and this is a mesh, and you just need to search outline in my videos. You will find this video. So I'll just quickly demonstrate it again and we will check another way also. So basically I have this static mesh, and if I just make a material and just preview that mesh here. So we can take a Fresnel. You can use this one, and if I preview, this is how it will look. Okay. And there's another Fresnel that you can use, that is function. And you can also use, if you want like very hard outline, you can use step, like part one. See? But this only works on a round shape properly. So if you have a sphere, you can see, let me just can invert this, make it right. So you have now this outline, okay? But on the armor, because the shape is not very round, it will be an issue. So if you have a rounded shape, you can use the Fresnel step. And if you have a mesh like this, which is not very rounded, you can do something that I did that in that tutorial. So basically what you have to do in this tutorial, make in this material, you need to make it two-sided, and you need to make it transparent or additive, and then defaultly you can make it unlit if you want. And just you have to search this two-sided sign and just invert it. So what is this? Basically, if you have a planar, if you want different color on both sides, you can use this. So if you have a LERP and I connect it here and I preview this node, you will see this planar is okay. You need to connect it here. It's not reviewing that. This planar is black from one side and white from other side. So this is very useful node. Okay. So basically you just need to invert it and connect this here. And then I'll just take a dynamic parameter and vertex normal, because I want to offset this material little bit, this mesh actually. So I'll just connect it here. Default value, let's set 1.3, and this is offset. Okay, I'll just save it and I'll show you in viewport. Then we will check that in Niagara also. So basically, if you have this weapon here on the 0, okay, and you can let me just decrease the light little bit. Okay, so you have this mesh. Control D just to duplicate it. So we have two. And on the second mesh, I'll just apply this material. Drag and see we have that outline. See? So mesh is not mesh depends a lot how type of mesh you have. Okay. See, we have some issues. It is proper here, but we have some issues here. So for that we can use other things like post process, but for that only if you want to use that in Niagara or anything. This is the best way, but it depends on geometry a lot. So for now, I will just demonstrate these two. Let's try another mesh. If you have like, let me search static mesh, and we have lots of mesh. Let's use this character. Oh, this is very big. And I'll just delete that and control D to duplicate this character. And I will apply this material on that character. Now you can see that outline. We can increase that by increasing this like 5, saving this. You have that outline. Cool. So this is how you can use. This is a method So the Fresnel method is working on some meshes, almost on rounded meshes. Then this method also working on some meshes, not all the meshes. Okay. And I will cover more like ways on a separate video, not on this video. This is just a reply of your comment. So I hope this will like helpful for you. Thanks.